What's up, YouTube? I just want to address something. I'm gonna make it real brief as possible. Um, I noticed that when I post certain, I may as well say controversial, topics to invite an uncomfortable conversation and get the feedback on people, whether I agree with them or not. I mean, like I said, I don't entertain echo chambers. I'm not here to always have somebody agree with me, side with me. But hey, you could challenge me in the opinions that I may have or my outlook on things. I understand that is the liberty and the right and the privilege that people have when interacting with people. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't agree with that. For some reason, they feel it necessary to intercept comments, spam them to where under my YouTube studio, I'll get the notification. I'll be able to read and see it, maybe have a slight chance of responding. But then when I go under the actual post to view the comment, it'll say 16 comments. I go to read the comment, there's no comment there. The comments have been spammed. So then I have to go try to figure out where the comments are. And like I said, I'm new to creating this channel, so I don't know all the ins and outs. I don't know all the ins and outs of what I can and cannot do. But I noticed that this has been the third or fourth time now that I was engaged in a conversation with someone who responded, and we were challenging each other on the topic of policing or whatever. And lo and behold, this person, I'm gonna say, I think it was at JE or JE at whatever. He was throwing out some things for me to think about and respond to, and it was challenging. And I was like, okay, hey, I'm engaged in a debate. Great. I go to look at some of the things that he posted that I've seen that he posted, and go to respond under my channel, under my post. His comments are gone. There's only but like the initial comment that he made. Anything I responded to was gone. It was like cut. And I looked under other content creators, and they said if you notice this problem, it's because YouTube looks at uh, comments that are more than a couple of sentences. That if it exceeds more than that they look at it as spam. I don't know who in the YouTube universe or the powers that may be thought that whenever people respond that they're only going to just throw a couple of sentences out there. Normally, yes, some people do. But when people have, genuine conversations and want to get their point across, they're going to post more than just a couple of sentences to share an opinion, an idea, or constructive criticism. That's not the reality of this world. Um, Maybe those comments are limited to smart, sarcastic, antagonistic, condescending, quick-witted, mindless agitators who troll people. Maybe that's how you set the standards for that. But for people who really want to engage in actual conversations, no, we're going to post more than just a couple of words here or there, or short, brief sentences to get our thoughts out to share with somebody else, whether we agree, disagree, or being different about it. If I wanted somebody's permission on YouTube's end to censor, take away from, spam, or whatever, I know how to hit the delete button. I know how to hit that report. I don't want this or whatever, or block. I'm very capable of doing that. But when you overstep your boundaries to make decisions for me without my consent, what is the purpose of you even giving content to creators the option to even create content? You guys need to figure out y'all mess for real. I'm serious. Because I'm going to put it to you like this. Piggybacking off of what Dave Chappelle said. Okay? You had two examples. YouTube, you are on the side of the HBO Max. Us content creators, we're looking for a platform like Netflix, where we have the freedom and the liberty without consequence to be able to express ourselves freely without people under that umbrella stepping in where need not be to censor us. And I'm sure maybe I'll be the person to get this ball rolling, or maybe people will see this video and say, he got a point, because our livelihood is in jeopardy and we want to be able to express ourselves freely, utilize our constitutional rights to freedom of expression and free speech without interference or monitoring or censorship or whatever. Twice now, I'm telling you, YouTube, whoever's sending it, you need to reevaluate your guidelines. You need to figure your stuff out. Because, like I said, the content creators are really what's pushing your channel. You are hindering the content creators. When the content creators get to a point where they're fed up due to your BS guidelines and your nonsense, and they have another option to move towards or gravitate to, and it's much more beneficial, and they leave this channel high and dry, don't say that in this particular day and time, in this moment, I did not warn you, because I did. Get your stuff together, YouTube.